Hello? Okay, there we go.
For the brand!
What is going on, guys? Welcome to Outside the Brand. Thank you guys so much for joining us right here on your Saturday evenings, wherever you may be. As you guys can see here, we are just moments away, practically an hour away, from Money in the Bank 2024. I got three other guys along with me. One of them is MIA, but you know, we roll through here. And we're going to keep on rolling when it comes down to Money in the Bank. I got my guy Nate with me. I got my guy TJ with me. I got my guy Saul with me. How you boys feeling about Money in the Bank tonight? This should be a good one.
Yeah.
I am ready. I am excited. I'm actually excited for Money in the Bank since last year, honestly.
I'm just ready for Bron Breaker to spear the mess out of Sami.
I was about to
say. That's what I'm here for.
Yeah.
No, I'm ready for.
Nate. He has to do the starter math. Too. He needs to do the starter math before he goes out there. He needs to say he has a 50-50 chance of winning.
I'm actually surprised he didn't say that during the kickoff. But guys,
no, for real.
But guys, we got some great matches lined up for Money in the Bank tonight, as we have obviously the two Money in the Bank ladder matches. Two people's two lives are going to be changed tonight when it comes down to them getting that coveted briefcase for that shot at their world championship whenever they want for up to that 1 year. And we got the IC title match on lock, we got the world heavyweight title match on lock, and a massive 6-man tag team match, which should have a lot of implications for this new Bloodline 2.0. And so we're gonna get into everything when it comes down to that. What do you guys think about this 6-man tag team match, guys? It looks like Jacob Fatu is actually going to be a part of this match-up here, which I thought they were going to save Jacob Fatu for later on down the line. All I have to say is poor Tongaloa, because nobody likes him. And it's
no one likes Camacho? What the hell wrong with people?
So there you go. But yeah, Jacob Fatu, Solo Sikoa, and Tama Tonga, they got a good thing going on, I guess. Who knows?
Yeah, man. It's gonna be great. I'm excited to see Jacob Fatu compete tonight. If y'all have not seen him compete before, unless WWE told him, "Hey, tone it down just a bit," y'all are in for a
don't tone him down. That's the one thing I hope they don't do.
You know they're going to
not tone him down. That's the stuff that makes him so great, is that he's just a freaking monster. But we will see what happens in due time. But yeah, another thing that we have to kind of look into is the Money in the Bank ladder matches, guys. These 6 individuals for both the men and the women. I feel like these ladder matches are completely stacked in every which way, shape, and form. I absolutely love the field for both of them, especially the women's this year. I think the women's is doing really, really good stuff here. But the men's, 5 out of the 6 men in the men's Money in the Bank ladder match have never been world champion before. The only one that's been a world champion before is obviously Drew McIntyre. How do you guys feel about that? How do you guys feel about that kind of structure when it comes down to these Money in the Bank ladder matches? And are you okay with that being the structure? Because you do kind of want to have some heavy hitters in there, but ultimately you kind of want to see the future of WWE. And I feel like the future is pretty bright when it comes down to that ladder match.
Yes, sir. Real quick, Nate, Prodigy said he loves you, Unc. So yeah,
I appreciate that, Rod. It's been kind of rough, but I ain't trying to get to that right now. So, But I appreciate it, Pride. Love you too, bro.
Yeah.
Hey.
We're ready for this money.
But yeah, man, I think the men's match has it. The women's has theirs down packed too, but we're focusing on the men's right now, so I'm gonna talk about that one. I think they have that perfect mix because look who's all in it, right? LA Knight, Jey Uso, Chad Gable, Drew, Chad Gable, and Carmelo Hayes. You got a good mix of established stars, future legends, and then up and coming stars, right? Andrade, that's what I missed. I just realized I said somebody's name twice.
Poor Andrade,
man. And then say Andrade. I think that's a
poor Andrade.
Somebody pointed out earlier, Andrade is hitting somebody with a fucking sunset flip onto a ladder.
Yeah,
I do not envy the person that's going to take it. And let's be honest, it's probably going to be Mello. It is probably going to be Mello that's taking that sunset flip power. So y'all heard it right here first. So when it happens, somebody clip this and post it.
This is Andrade's first Money in the Bank ladder match since 2019. He was in the Money in the Bank in 2019 back in Hartford, Connecticut, and that shit was insane. He did a sunset flip power bomb to, I believe it was Finn Balor.
Yeah.
In that match.
Yep, it was. I remember it.
I have to say,
I see it.
How many interferences is going to happen in this match? That's my question to you guys. How many interferences are going to be?
2. It's going to be 2. There's going to be the YS6.
At least 2.
It's going to be CM Punk. So
at least 2. There could
be someone though. So we're forgetting a Logan Paul interfering to stop LA Knight.
That too.
Yeah.
That too.
That's one of them for me.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think Punk is going to show up until the end of the show.
Tell me why I have Mello as
or at least when the World Heavyweight title match happens.
I ain't gonna lie. I kind of see Mello winning. It's because he's honestly I actually prefer. I would honestly would.
But we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to our winners. We're going to basically rank the 6 from 6 being the least likely to win to 1 being your pick. But yeah, we're gonna kick things off. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Why don't we fucking do it since we're already talking about it? Let's do it. Men's Money in the Bank.
Versus Yeet. Yeah. Versus
now,
Yeet.
obviously, I mean, these are just the 6 that are in the matchup here. I didn't order them in any specific way, but in terms of how you're ranking them, 1 being your pick to win Money in the Bank versus all the way down to 6 who you just don't see winning at all. How do you guys rank them?
So I got in order Carmelo as number 1 to win it, just because I want Melo to win it. Number 2, Jay, because he's the fucking poster child of the damn show. Number 3 would be Andrade, 4 because he doesn't have any direction right now, so I feel like they use that to start a storyline with him. 4 would be LA Knight, 5 would be Gable, and 6 would be Drew.
Okay.
Me personally, it's Mello, then it's Drew, and then I was thinking Jay, and then Andrade, LA Knight, and then Chad. Like I said, Chad's like the least in my personal opinion, honestly. Who knows?
Chad's gonna die, y'all. Chad is gonna die.
Seriously.
Chad is not.
I literally said, I don't understand how this man is still breathing after the brutal attack he had. I was like, hey, he dead? Like, what is, like, how in the hell are you still breathing? What about you, Nate?
For me, as much as I want Melo to win, he's not number 1. I say Jay. Then I say Melo number 2. LA Knight number 3. Drew number 4.
Yeah.
Number 5 is Chad, and then number 6 is Andrade. I say Jay, but at the same time, Jay could cash in whenever he wants. But personally, me, I was thinking ahead to SummerSlam already because I'm like, whoever leaves tonight as a world champion is losing to Gunther automatically.
Right.
So
seriously, we'll get to that one. Yeah, that's gonna be
correct. So, yeah, not bad in terms of your guys' rankings. My rankings go as follows. Drew McIntyre, number 1. I feel like Drew McIntyre is winning Money in the Bank. I really do. Number 2, Jey Uso, poster boy. But it's too easy to have him win Money in the Bank considering they do the whole yeet in the bank. They have it plastered everywhere. He keeps saying the goddamn thing.
Come on, you can't tell me you say yeet.
I love yeet in the bank. I do, but he's obviously number 2 for a reason. But I think it's just
Pat to hype it up. I'm waiting for Pat to hype it up.
I think it's just too easy to pick him as the Money in the Bank winner considering he's all over the place. Number 3, LA Knight.
Yeah.
LA Knight was the favorite last year. A lot of people want him to be the favorite this year, but he's got too many things tied up at the moment when it comes down to Logan Paul and that United States title. And it really does look like we're going to be getting that LA Knight and Logan Paul match for SummerSlam for that US title. So I have him at number 3. Number 4, Carmelo Hayes. I mean, he's him. Of course, Carmelo Hayes is him. But I think it's just a little bit too early for him to win Money in the Bank as of right now. But if we're talking next year and he's in Money in the Bank next year, we'll have a discussion. Number 5, I'll give it to Chad Gable. I mean, Chad Gable, he's
gonna die.
You know, he's gonna die, yes, but he's just too tied up with the Wyatt 6 right now. So I just don't see it happening. And then number 6 is sadly Andrade. And I love Andrade. I really do. I think he really does actually have a place in WWE in 2024, but they haven't done anything with him to warrant a Money in the Bank win. And he's been back since the Rumble. So it's crazy to even think that that's how long he's been back for. But yeah, Andrade's not winning this thing.
I know one of them's going to jump off a ladder. I know that for sure.
Everybody is. I mean, look at the talent here. The only person that's probably not jumping off the ladder is Drew.
Yes. No, I want to see Chad do a moonsault off the top of the ladder. I want to see that. I want to see Chad do a moonsault off top of that ladder.
At least everybody in this matchup is probably going to jump off something. Okay, but I mean, Drew McIntyre, I think he's probably just going to stay on his feet. But up next, let's talk about the Intercontinental Championship matchup. Sami Zayn.
Who is ready?
Phil, I think you should go last on this one because we know what your answer is.
Everybody knows my pick by now already. But just say
I'll start this one off.
I know Sammy's gonna die tonight. Look, I know Sammy's gonna die tonight. I get it. I'm not going to say anything more.
Chest up everything. Chest up.
I'm not going to say anything more. I know Sammy's going to die tonight, but trust me. Just say your piece.
So look, Sami,
get on
Samuel, Mr. Zayn, I love you, buddy. I love you. I'm glad you got your win at Mania, and you've been putting on bangers every time you defended that title. But I mean this with all due respect when I say, I need you to get squashed tonight.
He's not getting squashed.
Like, I need you to make Bron look like a big star. And as soon as that bell rings, I need you to take at least 3 spears, kick out of the 3 to show that heart, right? Get Bron back, catch him off guard with a haluva kick, go for the pin, have Bron kick out at 1 like Kenny did at the One Wing Angel, and then try to go for the Blue Thunder Bomb. He reverses it off the ropes, spear again, and then military press, fucking power slam, and then over. I feel like if Sami could do that in under 3 minutes, he'll make Bron look like a star. And I feel like it won't make Sami look like a chump because we've seen what Bron has been doing to everyone. So I feel like if Sammy's like, okay, he caught me off guard, I hit him with a haluva kick and he still kicked the fuck out of it, and then he happened to reverse my Blue Thunder Bomb and got me with another spear and then won, I don't think anybody would be like, oh, Sammy's a fucking chump, because who else do you know is kicking out of 3 Bron breaker spears, bro? Like,
it's not going to be a squash. It's not. I highly doubt it.
Now, let me say this. Let me tell you this.
Triple H ain't real.
let me tell you this, man. Like this man's got a 50-50 chance of winning, and he's not normal. He's a genetic freak, just like his uncle. He's not normal. He's gonna take that man's gonna hit Spears.
And Sami Zayn knows. Sami Zayn knows he can't beat me. But you take his 50 cents and you give it to me.
Sami Zayn knows.
And then you take the referee's 50 cent because the referee's the one that counts the match, and you give me the referee's 50 cent, and that takes my 50% to 150%. Because I'm the badass of WWE.
Yeah, I got Bron Breakker.
I fucking hate you guys, but I love you guys at the same time.
Well, yeah, we got Bron. Yeah, spear this man.
Look,
See, Sammy, the numbers don't lie.
The numbers don't lie.
Oh man.
Oh man. So yeah,
look, you guys have to know. You guys have to know that at this point, like, everybody loves Bron Breakker. I don't think there's anybody not in this chat, or I don't think anybody that's in this call right now that does not like Bron Breakker. I think everybody in this chat and everybody here just loves him. I love the guy. You know,
we love that guy.
but I just don't know, man. Look, one Canadian is losing tonight. I know that. One of them is losing tonight.
You know what? Nah, I'll talk about it later.
One of them's losing tonight.
Mm-hmm.
And it really could be Sami Zayn. Bron Breakker has a legitimate shot of walking out as the Intercontinental Champion. And no, I'm not doing the whole Steiner math thing, but it's true.
Come on! Come on!
He has a legitimate shot of walking out as the Intercontinental Champion. But
he has a 50-50 chance of winning.
Yeah, come on.
The math is math in there, Nate. You are 100% right.
He knows.
But while everybody here is choosing Bron Breakker, because I know Nate is choosing Bron Breakker as well.
Yeah.
I love being a lone wolf in these situations. I am going with Sami Zayn. I am.
Boo.
I love you, Sammy. So
I think there is a bigger moment for Braun in a multi-man match at SummerSlam. That's what I ultimately do think is happening here. I think Bron Breakker wins the title at SummerSlam. Truthfully, I do.
If that's the case, Braun has to do exactly what Lesnar did to Cena in 14.
Yeah. Well, yes, you can have Braun completely dominate the match, but do a reverse Cena. Because Cena lost that match against Brock, or Redacted, right? So Cena lost that match against Redacted. But have Braun completely destroy the guy, but somehow having Sami Zayn win, and I get a fluky roll-up here is not probably what's best here. But imagine if Sami won by a roll-up, and then Braun just goes on even more of a rampage.
I got the perfect solution for you. Because I like how you said the roll-up might not be the perfect solution. What if you do that, like we said, Brocking the fuck out of Sami, and then Sami rolls to the outside trying to get away from him, and Braun goes for the roundabout spear. Sami's just able to sidestep it, and Braun goes crashing through the timekeeper's area. Count of 8, Sami just barely rolls back in. Count of 9, Braun is struggling to get up. 10. I mean, it'd be.
I don't like the count.
I feel like it'd be a better way than the roll up.
It's better than the roll up, honestly.
I like the roll up more, because then at that point, Bron Breakker is like, you survived me. You didn't win. You escaped me. You survived against me, and ultimately, now I'm gonna go even on more of a rampage, just to get back to your ass and win that Intercontinental Championship in that multi-man match I see happening at SummerSlam with possibly Sheamus and Ludwig if Ludwig is back.
Braun would be like, you thought Ricochet was bad? Ooh. He's like,
right. So like I think Bron Breakker losing here gets him more on a rampage for Monday Night Raw, and then you can have him win the title at SummerSlam in that multi-man match. So I have Sami winning, but yeah, either way though, here's the thing though. I will say this, because I know people are probably just going to take this out of, not out of context, but people are saying like, come on, Phil, why not Braun? if Braun wins tonight, I'm obviously not upset about it. Okay, I'm obviously not upset about it. I freaking love the guy. I think Braun Breaker truly is the future. But I think there's just more in this for SummerSlam. That's all. So we'll see. Up next, let's talk about the World Heavyweight Championship match, because apparently that's going to be the third matchup on the card. What we're going here in this order is apparently the match card order of the show. The fact that the World Heavyweight title match is in the mid card is kind of crazy, but I mean, I guess I'm not mad at it. I probably would have put this. I know putting the Undisputed Champion in this spot would have been a little bit weird too, but having any world champion in the middle of the card just seems a little bit weird to me. But I probably would have put the 6-man tag match here.
Yeah.
But yeah, Damian Priest versus Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship. There is a caveat in all of this. If Damian Priest loses his World Heavyweight title, he is out of Judgment Day. But if Seth Rollins loses here, he can no longer challenge for the World Heavyweight Championship for as long as Damian is champion for. Who do you guys got? I mean, with that caveat, I think there's a little bit more to think about when it comes down to this, but I don't know. Seth Rollins coming out of nowhere after everything that happened at Mania.
I'm surprised.
Shakes up things a bit.
So
I'm surprised.
I think I have the correct scenario of what's exactly going to happen. So, Saul and Nate, I'll let y'all go first because I feel like I have it down to the I's
honest,
dotted and the T's crossed.
First things first, I still can't believe that this man is still Seth is able to actually go. This man took some Super Cena shit, and I thought I was gonna see this guy till like what, around maybe at the end of the year. Maybe.
I thought he would have been in the Rumble. I thought Seth would have showed back up.
Same thing. Rumble. I was just like, man, that man took some Super Cena medicine. I don't know. But me personally, since he added he won't challenge for the champion as long as Damian's champion, Damian's winning. Of course, Finn's going to try to find a way to almost cost him the title. He's going to try to do whatever. But Damian's still winning, and he's going to go on to face Gunther. And why would you give it back to Seth just to lose it to Gunther? That's kind of stupid. That very stupid. So I got Damian.
Yeah, but what's the bigger match to you for SummerSlam, bro?
You're right, but I
agree with you that getting the title on Seth just to lose it to Gunther makes no sense. But if you're going to choose what match is bigger, everybody out of everybody is going to pick Seth. It
would be Seth, but honestly, some people are not behind Damian yet because they still see him as a paper champion. And I'm just
I really don't get how you can't get behind Damian at this point.
Seriously,
he's good as champion.
Rose improved a lot of the years because he was damaged throughout his career until Triple H fixed him up. And now he's the world champion.
Very good champion.
And I am very happy of where he is today. And honestly, he is proving to anyone that's not getting behind him wrong every single time. And I love it. So like I said, I want Damian to go face Gunther and actually put on the classic. He's going to put on the classic with Seth. That might be match of the night, honestly.
Nate, what about you?
Yeah.
I'm the same way with Saul. I feel like Damian is going to retain because, like Saul said, with Seth being a transitional champion, it kind of don't make sense. Whoever is the champion anyway is going to lose to Gunther. But I'm willing to hear what y'all got to say because
I want to hear TJ.
Yeah, I'm interested to hear what y'all got to say.
Okay, I got you.
Because I might be on the same page with you if you have what I'm thinking here too.
Phil, I don't think you're anywhere near on the same page as me because I can already tell what your face is going to be like the second I lay it out.
Let's see.
So first, Saul, to your point about it would be weird for Seth to be a transitional champion, but how basically it shouldn't happen. Do you remember the year 2017 by chance?
I do.
Do you remember who won the title at the Royal Rumble? And do you remember what happened to that man and his title at the very next pay-per-view less than a month later?
Yep.
It's not a bad thing for someone of that caliber to be a transitional star, a transitional champion, if it makes a star. Cena did it with Bray. Seth is going to do it with Gunther. Now, here's the reason why I think Seth is winning. Because if it was, if Gunther, and I said this with the King of the Ring stuff, Phil, and you'll remember this, if Gunther didn't win King of the Ring, I would wholeheartedly believe that Damian is going to retain tonight. But the reason I think he's going to lose is because you see what they've been doing with Finn and Damian. And Finn literally blew up on Damian on Monday Night Raw. Let's not skip past that. He straight up told this man, ever since you won that title, you changed. And we've seen how Finn has been rocking with Liv on the side, even though Damian's still rocking with Rhea and everything. What I think is going to happen, there's going to be a ref interference. Judgment Day is going to interfere, and Priest is going to do the little shove thing like, no, I'm going to do this on my own. And he's going to turn around and go back to Seth and then shotgun drop kick to the fucking back. And then he gets hit with a coup de grace. And everyone's, I feel like it'd be more impactful if you have JD out there just looking like what the fuck did you do? And then Finn's just staring down at Damian and then just gets out of the ring and leaves. And then Seth gets back to his feet, hits the fucking stomp. 1, 2, 3. Because Seth's job now, because let's be honest, I guarantee you Seth is not 100%. I guarantee you there's still at least one injury that's lingering. There's no way. So Seth literally came back just to put over Gunther and then go back to healing. And I wish I could be like, oh, that doesn't make sense. But Triple H did it with Becky. Becky was supposed to go on that vacation, and then Rhea got injured, and Trips was like, Becky, I need you to do something for me real quick. So I feel like he was like, hey, Seth, is your knee strong enough for at least one match?
I'm actually surprised that Seth came back as quick as he did.
Like I said, he took some super Cena shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Right. That's what we're saying here.
That's still injured on him, bro.
Right. No, but here's the
thing. Did y'all see the way he got into the ring? Did y'all see the way he got in the ring in the main event of WrestleMania? Y'all see how he got in the ring?
He could not walk in
there. He had his torn. Yeah, bro, he tore his ACL or some MCL,
meniscus,
whatever.
That shit was falling off like a tender turkey leg.
Yeah, no, it was definitely wiggling too much. But here's the thing, DJ. I'm not upset by that whatsoever, and ultimately, I do think that really could happen. I have said winning.
I should clarify also. I would not be mad if Damian retained, because I'm one of the few that actually appreciates Damian's reign and thinks he's been doing good, just like Saul. I just feel like this is probably like storyline wise, it'd be better to go this route, just because I don't want to say they're treating Damian like second thought, because I don't think they have. It's just you got to find challengers for him, but Damian is also tied up in the whole Live Dom Judgment Day shit. So it's kind of hard to,
I've loved Damian Priest as World Heavyweight Champion. Truthfully, I have. I've been one of the biggest supporters, like you two, about him being World Heavyweight Champion at this current point in time. And even looking back in his days in NXT, I always thought he could have been a World Champion type caliber superstar. And
especially with that North American title run. Hell yeah.
Yeah. And the thing is, I was thinking to myself, it's going to take him a little bit of a while to get there, but he can definitely get there. And to me, WWE started looking at him as a top guy, as soon as the matchup ended between him and Bad Bunny at Backlash in Puerto Rico. That match right there proved to me and proved to WWE that, like, all right, if he can be trusted against a guy like Bad Bunny to really carry a matchup and really do things like and really become like a general of a sense in that ring to make something happen for a main event like Backlash in Puerto Rico, all right, then we might actually have something with this guy.
It's that, but also like you're facing people like Seth, KO, and Sami and all that. That shows you that you are main event material, obviously, too. That's another one, too.
here's the thing when it comes down to me in this matchup here. I think Seth Rollins is ultimately going to walk out of Toronto as a World Heavyweight Champion. But in my prediction for this match here, I'm going based off the prediction that I have for the Money in the Bank. You guys know I already picked Drew McIntyre as Mr. Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
And Drew McIntyre said flat out that if he wins, what happened?
Phil, you remember what you said at the very top of the show about how you're surprised Jacob Fatu's in Canada? Motherfucker, Michael Cole announced that WWE had to get involved with Canadian authorities to let Jacob in because of how dangerous he is.
I told you this, yes. Yeah.
Phil has been on it today, y'all. What the
Bro is the Samoan werewolf. He's like, it's okay.
I told you this.
Hey, it's okay.
I thought everybody knew
They need to have security. They need to have security escorting them to the ring to really be like
doing the Goldberg shit.
Too dangerous.
So basically, they're making him like doing the.
He's what Goldberg thinks he is. That's what it is. He is what Goldberg thinks he is.
But I thought everybody knew that though.
I've been knowing that.
Everybody knew that. But regardless, here's where the line of thinking is for this World Heavyweight title match. You guys already know I picked Drew McIntyre to win Money in the Bank, and Drew McIntyre said flat out on an episode of Monday Night Raw that if he were to win the Money in the Bank ladder match, he was going to cash in that briefcase on the same night to try to win the World Heavyweight Championship because that is ultimately what he is chasing after. Drew McIntyre walks down to the ring during the World Heavyweight Championship matchup, cashes in during the match, makes it a triple threat, which ultimately allows the match to become no disqualification. And that's where CM Punk gets into play. CM Punk then ultimately comes into play, or whoever wants to interfere on the behalf of CM Punk, if CM Punk is still feeding through a straw. AJ Lee, Larry could come out of the tunnel. Who fucking knows?
Are you bringing your wife? That's my question.
No. What I want to see is the goddamn dog, Larry.
Where's Larry?
Where is Larry? And bite his ankles off.
The same dog.
Larry,
you mean the same dog that Nate saw at All Out?
Larry made his debut on Dynamite. Larry made his debut on Dynamite last year. He can make a debut in WWE.
I was like, you're talking about the same dog that got kicked his tooth out by one of the elites in the All Out Brawl?
Hey, Larry don't have a contract. Larry don't have a contract. He's a free agent. He can show up in WWE. He can show up in WWE, bite somebody's ankles off, and roll away. But And don't you ever dare disrespect that dog. That dog is a beautiful creature.
I love that dog. I love that dog.
That.
That's true. One of the elites kicked his tooth out.
But Drew McIntyre comes on in, makes it a triple threat match. That makes it no DQ, which ultimately allows CM Punk or anybody on his behalf to come on in and interfere on the behalf of Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre loses the match to Seth Rollins. And Seth Rollins ultimately walks out of Toronto as the World Heavyweight Champion. I believe that the Money in the Bank briefcase is being burned on night one. Only because of the fact that WWE has this thing, and everybody should know this, that they don't like having both Money in the Bank holders parade around with the briefcases for a long period of time. They've done that with the women. How many times out of the 6 winners? 4.
How many times? I can't imagine how many times Seth had to carry that briefcase with him everywhere he went.
They've had 4 out of the 6 winners of the actual Money in the Bank briefcase with the contract, not the Asuka one, because the Asuka one had the title, or supposedly had the title in the briefcase, which is crazy to even think about. But yeah,
that was crazy.
4 out of the 6 winners burned the contract on night 1 for the women. And we just came out of an Austin Theory Money in the Bank briefcase holder, which was terrible, by the way, and Damian Priest, who cashed in at WrestleMania. So I think
ones that didn't.
I think the contract gets burnt out on night 1. I do, and and CM Punk cost Drew McIntyre another shot at the World Heavyweight title, which can get to their match for SummerSlam. So that's why I ultimately think I have Seth Rollins going in.
To let you guys know, when it comes to the Punk and McIntyre feud, this feud's not going to be over till when we hit the Bad Blood. I'm telling you guys that this feud is not going anywhere.
It's that's ending in Hell in a Cell. But yeah, Seth Rollins walking out as World Heavyweight Champion at the end of Toronto, or at the end of the night.
Does it make sense? No, but does it? What's a better match quality? You're right, but I still sticking with Damian. I'm still sticking with Damian.
Women's Money in the Bank. Tiffany Stratton, Chelsea Green. No, hold on. Let me actually talk for a second. Tiffany Stratton, why'd you take it away?
You had a spelling error.
It's whatever.
Spell Chelsea wrong.
Who cares? Tiffany Stratton, Chelsea Green, Lyra Valkyria, Io Sky, Naomi, and Zoe Stark.
Boo!
There's only two.
Get that ass hater out of here. Get that ass hater out of here.
Bro, why are y'all? Bro,
Zoe
what's with that? What's with the hate?
We haven't seen Trish all year. Nate, that's why.
Zoe
I don't care about Trish.
Zoe has the same problem as Karrion Kross. She's a good wrestler, but besides that,
there's nothing else.
There's nothing else about her besides she's a good wrestler.
There's two winners here. Or two possible winners here, and there's basically two favorites here. It's Tiffany Stratton and Chelsea Green. Everybody, we're going to be doing the rankings again, so Saul, just don't say Chelsea Green. Yeah, you can say Chelsea Green when you're at number 1, because I know that's your pick, but rank them from 6 to 1. We already know you're 1, so just do your 6 to 2.
Yeah. Listen up, WWE. Pull the motherfucking trigger. Chelsea Green is your Miss Money in the Bank. And then I want Naomi. Tiffany's like third because I feel like it's kind of like with the LA Knight thing. I feel like she's going to be the most believable, most predictable one to win it. And then Lyra, I don't think Io's going to win, so I'm going to put Zoe, and then I'm going to put Io. So like I said, I don't think Io's going to win considering she won last year. Because if she's going to win back to back, that I don't know. But Chelsea Green, please.
So win. You got Chelsea, Tiffany.
I got Chelsea. No, I got Chelsea, Naomi, Tiffany, Lyra, Zoe, and
Io.
Yeah.
Io. Okay. When do you two go?
So I got. I'm trying to figure out. Do I think? Okay, if it's just what I want, if we're just doing what I want first,
what you want and who you think is winning is number 1.
Either. Okay. Well, they're two different. They're two different things.
There's two different.
My prediction of who I think is going to win is either Chelsea or Naomi. Who I want to be number 1 is Lyra because she still has that stuff with Liv from before Becky left. Now
that makes sense.
We're going to exclude Lyra because I'm pretty sure she's not winning it. So 2 through 6 is my actual. This is what's going to happen. So 2, I got Chelsea. 3, I got Naomi. 4, I have Tiffany. At 5, I have Io Sky, and all the way down at number 37. I'd rather Vacant win it than Zoe Stark.
Yes.
Wow. I'm also very confident.
Yes.
I'm very fucking confident, especially after what she posted earlier. Trish Strattus is going to screw Zoe over. Because why did Zoe post that clip of her hitting Trish with a Z360?
When you say
Trish is going to whoop that ass.
When she's here, make sure you guys say thank you, Trish. Make sure when she arrives, just say thank you, Trish.
If you saw the pre-show,
I'm hard, Trish. I mean, that's hard, Trish. What you did to Zoe.
If you saw the pre-show, you saw them like run into each other before Zoe Stark walked away. So.
Yep.
Yeah, Trish
Chelsea
her over.
Anyway,
because like I said, I don't have a problem with Zoe because she's a good wrestler. It's just that's all she is. There's nothing else to her besides she's a good wrestler. Oh,
I do.
Oh, I actually do have a problem with her because why do you hate ass so much? Why do you hate ass so much? Is it because you don't have an ass? Is that why?
I want Chelsea to win, honestly. I really want Chelsea to win.
Who do you have as the rankings?
Oh, we know. Damn.
We get it, Saul. I understand that. Jesus, you haven't stopped talking about it since like I don't know, 2 months ago.
Saul, you look like you're yeeting on yourself over there. Calm down.
Yeah, he's been yeeting on
going to when she
wins about this whole situation.
I'm going to when she wins.
He looked at the sky. He was like, ah. Number
he's
one,
been yeeting on himself for 2 months in this situation.
Number one, Tiffany Stratton. I don't know.
Thank you.
Tiffy in the bank.
Tiffy time.
Yeah, Tiffy time.
Yeah.
Number two. I wouldn't mind it happening. Io Sky. I wouldn't mind Io Sky winning.
I thought you
winning
froze for a very long time for a second.
What? Who, me?
I did too. I was like, what happened?
You're good.
Yeah,
You're
Io
good.
Sky. Number three, I say Chelsea. Number four, Naomi. Number five, Lyra. Number 572, Zoe Stark. So yeah, I love Lyra. I know that Lyra is definitely going to be the future of Monday Night Raw, but it's Tiffy time. You know what I'm saying? It's Tiffy time. I love Tiffany Stratton. Even though she did post something, controversial like a month ago. But
he knows all.
Yeah, Tiffy time. You know what I'm saying? Chelsea Green is alright. I wasn't really thinking much about Chelsea Green. I only think about Chelsea Green now because it's her hometown and everybody wants her to win. But other than that, Tiffy time, baby. So yeah.
Indeed. So my winner is Tiffany. You guys know this. I've been saying this for months. Tiffany Stratton, Miss Money in the Bank. Number two, Chelsea Green, obviously. Chelsea's the other favorite. You kind of got to go with that. Number three, I had it as Lyra, but I'm changing it to Naomi. Only because you can clearly see the vision of what they're trying to do with Naomi and Bayley. You can. Yeah, I mean, it's basically right there in front of your faces. If you can't see it, I don't know what you're doing. But number four, I will go with Lyra because Lyra was a part of the finals of the Queen of the Ring tournament for a reason. I mean, they obviously don't see her as a slouch on the Monday Night Raw roster, and she's been doing very well since getting called up. Number five, Io Sky. I just don't see back-to-back yet for the women's Money in the Bank, and obviously all the way down at 1,675.
God.
Zoe Stark. so there you go.
All the way down.
God dang.
Yeah, Zoe Stark has no fucking shot. So thank you. But yeah, so there you go. And then finally, apparently the main event, which again, I'm not mad that this is the main event, but it's just weird that this would be the main event. 6-man tag. And there's a lot. I knew it. I knew
pops in right at the end.
I knew it. I freaking knew it. I knew you did this.
Right at the end.
I knew you did this for a freaking reason, bro.
Oh shit!
You're late, sir. You are late, sir.
I knew it. Oh,
he was just chilling back there. He was like,
Great.
all right,
he was waiting for this match.
For real, he was back there too. He was like, all right, they about to talk about the last match. All right, let me in.
All right, let's go in now.
Let's go. Yeah.
Like I said, he saw what he saw the link. Hey, he saw the link.
Yo,
He's like,
Kingpin, what's going on, bro?
Yeah. He goes, yeah.
But
he goes,
I freaking knew it. Why? What you doing now, man?
Say his name, man.
Oh God, great!
Oh my God!
Hey, Doug not famous.
Yo.
Money.
Doug not famous, yo. Let's go.
It's
He
time.
got this.
Let's get
It's
it,
time.
dude.
It's time.
Oh, hey, Mr. Not Famous. Did you get that thing I sent you?
Huh?
Did you get that thing I sent you, Mr. Not Famous?
I did.
Yeah.
Hey, Loft, I called your name 44 minutes ago, sir. You said say his name and he appears. I said it 44 minutes ago.
I'm here, aren't I? I'm here right here.
They never said how long it would take for him to appear.
You know what I'm saying?
There's no time limit on the appearance. He'll appear.
Can you breathe?
He said Joe Hendry's name, and it took him a month to appear.
I'm chilling.
Right.
I love how you showed up on the main event
with a ski mask.
You know
with a ski mask.
Yeah.
You know what it is.
That's how you go. That's how you know.
Oh, I tried to come back tonight. That's what I'm waiting for.
Well, yeah. So I knew it. See, this is exactly what happened. He was waiting for this match to happen, and then he was gonna come on in here. So
I ain't gonna lie, I was asleep. I just got lucky.
I knew it.
God,
we gotta remember this nigga got a whole new work schedule and shit.
Yeah,
he's got the graveyard shift like SpongeBob.
You're damn right, bro. It's tough.
Yeah. But we'll obviously talk about this matchup here, and then if you were ever to be so kind, do the other four for us. But Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton, and Kevin Owens versus the shit line 2.0. That's what I'm calling him at this point. Because
I think we should call Cody and crew the name I gave them earlier, which is the prize fighting American Vipers.
We're gonna work on the name. We're gonna work on the name. We're gonna work on that.
Okay. Well, okay.
We'll work on that.
But yes, so we got those three taking on the Bloodline 2.0, and Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, and Tama Tonga. Fuck Tonga Loa, I guess he ain't here. I mean he is here.
They don't like Camacho off.
But
they only Camacho.
He's not gonna.
Wait, hold on. Real quick, this is the main event.
Yeah. Yep. This is the main event.
Yes, sir.
WWE
just literally said,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Here's the thing, though.
Yeah.
But here's
the thing.
I saw Visionary Mike posted earlier, and he might be right about this. He said there is no reason this should be the main event unless Roman is returning. I know we're all thinking Jimmy, but what if it is Roman?
If I'm gonna lose it, I'm gonna lose my shit. I'm gonna lose my shit.
I ain't gonna cap what you saw. I'd lose my mind too, because I'm thinking SummerSlam. If he came back now,
I might cry. I'm gonna come back.
I don't think it happens. But if it does, I think we're all gonna lose our shit. So
because Phil, I think what we're all thinking Roman's gonna come back at SummerSlam and Jimmy tonight, but I don't think Jimmy's gonna come back until Jay's ready to be in it too. So what if Jimmy comes back at SummerSlam? Give Jimmy that big return. You feel me?
I'm with Corbin though. I'm with Corbin, and that does not happen often. I'm having Roman.
You want to save Roman's return that to another month? You prefer to save his return for another month?
Yes, because Roman should cost Solo the title at SummerSlam. And that sets up everything.
I think it should be Jimmy because Solo just had them beat the shit out of Jimmy, which in kayfabe put Jimmy out of action.
Long story short,
and plus Jimmy did it before. He cost somebody the title last SummerSlam too. Just making a tradition.
That's storytelling right there.
Somebody the title every single SummerSlam.
Hey! Listen to anyone. Y'all owe Jimmy an apology. No,
I agree with Prodigy and Corbin. You wait it out.
Because Jimmy was right about Jay.
Jimmy, we didn't do shit.
Jimmy was right about
Jay
wanting to. Didn't want Jay to be the tribal chief.
About the tribal chief.
Regardless,
yeah.
I've been on Jimmy's side this whole time.
Regardless, here.
If I'm being honest.
Regardless,
no heat.
Bloodline have to
calling it the slam is diabolical.
That's insanity.
The slam.
The Slam.
I'm going to the Slam in Cleveland. The what?
Like I said, Bill, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like I said, I know it might not happen tonight. Possibly, never say never. But if he returns, I might cry. You might.
My pick.
I might come back to this podcast and
we know you would, Saul. We know you would legitimately cry actual tears. Hey. Honestly,
I'm down for either way. I'm a pop like a motherfucker for either one.
I'm picking the Bloodline to win this thing.
Yeah, there's no way you're making Jacob lose his debut.
Yeah,
there's no way.
The fact that Jacob fought 2 is
some diabolical
this, you already know they're fucking winning.
That'd be petty shit if Triple H says you're losing on your your first night.
I honestly, I don't think it would have been petty. I think it just wouldn't have made sense. But in terms of everything that's happening here, I thought they actually would have had Jacob wait for like a singles match to do your debut in, but apparently you're just gonna do it here. And I'm fine with that. It's just weird that the debut is in the 6-man tag. I have a very funny feeling that Cody's getting pinned tonight. And I know Saul's going to be very happy about that, but I have a feeling Cody's getting pinned. And see this little, I see this fucking son of a bitch doing that shit, and I know he's gonna love every second of it. But
we're getting the Damian Priest documentary. Let's go.
What? They have one?
Look at that.
Yeah, in August.
But yeah,
let's fucking
brother.
Go.
But yeah, I have. But yes, Punishment Martinez. Yes, yes.
Punishment Martinez. I just had something. I just thought of something when it comes to this match. What if Randy tries to RKO Jacob, but he just catches him? He doesn't. He just catches him. He doesn't actually hit the spot.
He doesn't even push Randy off. He just catches him and goes, "What you doing, big dog? What the fuck you doing,
big bitch?"
Bitch, what you doing?
I have a feeling. I have a feeling that Solo is gonna win Cody, which is gonna set up their match for SummerSlam. And that's how they're going to be.
I need everybody to check the Zoo Animals group chat.
Oh, shit.
I'll check that later. But yes,
okay,
I do
Stark.
Believe, though, in everything that we are going to be seeing in this 6-man tag, we're going to get a tease for Randy versus Cody. That's happening. Randy versus Cody is obviously happening, but we're going to get a tease of it here. And I think Randy turns on both Kevin and Cody after the loss.
Someone say turn. It's gonna
that's gonna be like another.
I got 2 hours left.
It's gonna be like another like Shield moment, bro. When freaking Ambrose turned on.
I forgot. I'm in Twitter jail. For those that don't know about that, y'all.
Yeah.
I think Ambrose Randy turns on both Cody and KO, and I think 2 matches that they're basically going to set up for SummerSlam in all of this, if you guys saw my post, is Randy versus Kevin Owens, and then Solo versus Cody.
You gotta save Randy versus that. Either you got to do a long-term story of that, or you're gonna have to do it at Bad Blood.
Randy and Cody needs to be held off for a while. But yes,
I thought
that match will happen. It's just
if I see a low, KO gets a low blow. You know how Randy used to hit the low blow in his matches, just boom.
So yeah, I have Randy and KO, and then Cody and Solo for SummerSlam. Out of this massive 6-man tag, those are the 2 that I think that can happen.
Wait, what's going on with the production?
What the heck is going on, man? Why am I hearing them cheer from Michael Cole in the background when I'm watching a promo of freaking Seth Rollins and Damian Priest?
Michael Cole's the GOAT. Don't disrespect Michael
Cole.
What the hell?
What are they doing?
Hey, get your finger out the camera. Damn.
Man,
who are you talking to? What am I doing?
What the fuck is
that? Man had his finger all
any of that.
Yeah.
Damn, in the background. Biggie's like, you're gonna get the pin.
I'm on Wade Barrett talking. I got Wade Barrett talking to me right now. I don't know where you guys are at.
I miss Wade. Man, I hope Wade Barrett comes back in the ring. Honestly, I understand that he doesn't want to. I understand he wants to stick with commentary. But I need him to hit the bull hammer one time.
So I'm pretty sure everybody here basically has Bloodline because we gotta wrap up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Bloodline and Jimmy Uso return.
Pretty much.
All right, now Loft, considering you showed up in the main event of our show.
Or could be Zilla. Could be Zilla.
If Zilla shows up.
Or Hikuleo.
I'll unbuckle my shirt.
All right. Loft. Men's Money in the Bank. Who you got?
Carmelo Hayes.
Him.
Number two. Who's number two?
Yeah.
Number two is LA Knight.
Yeah.
Yeah. That spot when AJ tips over the ladder and either one of them gets it, I'm a.
You said number three?
Number three.
Jay.
B.
Number four.
Drew.
Five.
Have his prayers.
Chad. And then Andrade.
And then Andrade, 6. Okay. Let me just guess. Braun Breaker? Okay.
Sammy's done. Sammy should be done.
Lock. The numbers don't lie.
Watch that nigga.
What heavyweight title? What heavyweight title?
This is before the ladder match, so Damian Priest retains. Hopefully.
This is not before the ladder match. What we're going through here is the
order. This is after. Ladder match is open.
Oh, this is the actual order of it? Oh, God. Okay.
This is the actual order of the card.
Oh. All right. Oh, my God, Trish. Damn.
Thank you, Trish. Thank you, Trish.
Trish. Thank you, Trish.
I'm hard. I mean, damn, Trish, that's hard. That's hard.
So now that you know that this is the order, Love, what do you got?
I'm still picking Damian. I wouldn't be surprised if Rollins won. I just don't think Rollins deserves to have a belt for a month and then lose it right after. I think it's safer to just have Damian retain.
That's what everybody here said too. But TJ and I are going Seth. And women's Money in the Bank.
Number one is Chelsea Green.
Yeah.
Number 2.
Tiffany Stratton.
Number 3.
Io.
4.
Naomi.
5.
Lyra.
Please say the name. Okay, thank you. And number 6 is and number 1725. Zoe Stark. Okay. So that's it. Money in the Bank.
Trish. I mean, thank you, Trish.
And done with. Money in the Bank predictions over and done with. It's 4 minutes until the show starts. I know what you fucking said, and I'm not even going out there.
What? All I said was thank you, Trish. What do you mean?
No. You said something else before that. So you know what? We're just gonna end it here.
Do y'all think I should wear my Trish shirt? Damn. Do y'all think do y'all really think AJ's coming back?
No.
Yes.
It's a 50.
I wholeheartedly believe Drew is going to be climbing that ladder. He's going to get his hand on it, and then the ladder's going to shake a bit. He's going to look down. It's going to be a hooded figure that tips it over, and then AJ just takes that damn hood off, and then she skips her way out of the ring,
you guys
and then the ladder gets set back up. Who's climbing it?
I would jump on my desk.
Then him.
You guys are setting yourself up.
I will be delusional every fucking pay-per-view that involves CM Punk or a foe of his until she returns. Especially since Big E was singing her fucking theme song on the kickoff show.
Was he really?
He was singing her damn theme song. Yes.
Oh no.
Naomi said let's light it up.
You guys are saying.
He was saying the lyrics. Well, the Naomi one is different. That's because she likes to light up her briefcases and shit. But Big E was singing the lyrics.
If anybody knows, he would.
Whatever.
I don't know.
You guys are saying.
Yeah.
But all right, guys, that's it for Money in the Bank predictions. Possible Money in the Bank review tomorrow. Possibly before
Man, let's run that shit tonight.
Heat Wave. So
seriously, we're running that. Come on, man.
If you guys are up for it tonight, I'm fine with
Papa Rolly, check your Rolly. Yeah,
if you guys are up for it tonight, I don't care.
I'm there.
But
I'm there.
I mean,
I'll be at work, but I can still talk. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's going to be 3 hours, so it's going to be a 3.5 hour show. So we'll figure that out.
We're going to be ribbed.
It could have been after Forbidden Door.
Yeah, and I had to drive home from that show, but guys,
I know he was.
Have fun. Have fun watching the pay-per-view. Stay safe, God bless, and we'll see you on the review whenever it's either it's tonight or tomorrow.
Tune into any of our watch-alongs. I think Phil's going to be live with me on mine in a few minutes. I know Law's going to be live. Nate's going to be doing his. So check any of ours. Or if you want to be real, and you got a laptop or something, and you can do 3 windows, watch me and Phil on Twitch, Law on Kick, and Nate on TikTok. Support all 4 of us niggas.
Support black business.
Have 2 of them muted if you have to.
Support black business.
I mean, just watch all.
Yeah.
No, all 3 at the same time. Everyone's audio. Listen to all 5 of us.
Everybody's audio. That would be crazy.
When AJ comes out, we can all hear a scream. Who's Homeboy?
Oh, they're doing the Canadian national anthem too.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Thank you guys. Have a good one. Watch Money in the Bank.
Go
now. Go now. Okay. Why fuck?